It stretches from one side of the state to the other, but you won't find hikers on this trail.
Well, the Oyster Trail was started a couple of years ago.
The NC Oyster Trail is an economic and environmental initiative started by several groups to not only educate both visitors and residents about an emerging industry, but also to promote eating local oysters.
It's really been to showcase North Carolina oysters, and it's a combination of restaurants and oyster growers and people who are involved with oysters, artists who do oyster work. Anybody can be part of the Oyster Trail that has an interest in oysters.
One of the original members of the Oyster Trail includes Catherine McGlade, owner of Slash Creek Oysters in Hatteras. A stop by her farm will give you an in-depth look at how the oysters you enjoy at a restaurant get from the water to your plate.
We take up to 6 people at a time. And we first start out with the landside tour, which talks about some of our bigger pieces of equipment that we use, what we do in our daily chores. The refrigerator over here, and then deliver them the following day when they're down to temperature. So I get them kind of up to speed on the life cycle of the oyster. And then after we've toured the different areas of the landside operation of the farm, we go to the boat and we take them out.
And it's not just a farm tour you'll find on the trail. There are also plenty of options to eat some of those locally grown oysters.
We have amazing oyster farmers that are dedicated to sustainability as well. So we use their product and they direct people to us. And so the Oyster Trail is really ideal for us to be a part of.
For the creators of the trail, seeing new businesses join is a crucial step forward toward being able to build up the state's oyster industry.
I mean, it's really encouraging because the goal is by 2030 to grow the oyster farming industry to about $100 million industry for the North Carolina coast. We're probably at 25 million right now in terms of its value.
The NC Oyster Trail was created by the North Carolina Shellfish Growers Association, NCC Grant, and the North Carolina Coastal Federation, and is supported by the Department of Commerce, the Department of Agriculture, and the Department of Environmental Quality. Reporting for the Coastal Federation and WRAL, I'm Stacia Strong.